move, right? So like the example of the bus, like if the bus all of a sudden stops, your body still wants to keep moving. Your inertia is still on the go, right?
Yeah.
Good. If your body is on the go, for example, on a bus, and then if your body's on the go, for example, on a bus stop.
Who's running to?
Okay, sudden. Hold on.
What does
Your
it say?
body
Will
move forward. Right? And that explains a big reason for the law of having to wear a seatbelt. Which, unfortunately, in a bus, you don't have to have a seatbelt. You just have to hold on, right? Good. Thank you, Malik. Anybody else? What else did you learn from watching this movie and bus video?
I don't know what you mean.
Anybody else want to share their thoughts?
No.
Okay, make sure you have something written down here on your own worksheet. Okay?
You showed me.
All right. Let's watch one more video clip. We're going to now watch the spinning eggs. You guys are ready? And again, you're going to write down what you learned about the inertia in this video. This is another example. Yes, Jonathan.
I learned that if there is a bus and it goes on a speed bump, that means the people inside it will move a lot.
Yeah, right. If there's a speed bump, it'll throw them to that direction, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, let's watch the next one.
Do your students like watching explosions, cute animals, and awesome science experiments? Then they're gonna love Generation Genius.
There you go.
Today we're going to do a really cool spinning egg experiment to demonstrate inertia. Here's a cool trick. Ask your friends to tell the difference between a hard-boiled egg and a raw egg without cracking them. It sounds pretty easy, but trust me, it's not. Unless you know the trick and you understand the concept of inertia. For this experiment, you're going to need 2 plates, a hard-boiled egg, and a raw egg. Before you start this experiment, see if you can decide which egg is raw and which egg is hard-boiled. Now try.
Can you tell which one is raw, hard-boiled? That's just a lucky guess. Let's watch.
Try this. Place these 2 eggs on 2 different plates. Start spinning them at the same time. Notice that one egg will spin perfectly while the other egg wobbles slightly. Now, try touching these eggs while they're spinning. You'll observe that one of them will completely stop spinning while the other one will stop temporarily, but then continue to spin. The egg that spins longer is the raw egg. Explanation. The raw eggs continue to spin because when the egg is stopped with the fingers, the fact is that only the eggshell stops spinning, but the liquid contents inside the egg keep spinning, thereby making the eggs spin again. The force that makes the egg contents, which are already spinning to continue to spin, is called inertia. Inertia is the tendency of a body to remain at rest or continue to be in motion unless it's acted upon by an external force. This is the reason why you need to just touch the egg to stop it. If you literally hold it, it might stop completely, as that would mean you're applying a greater external force on it when it's spinning. Just touching the raw egg to stop it would not be a force great enough to stop it completely.
So the raw egg is on the egg, on the
When you
right.
touch the spinning boiled egg, it stops almost immediately because the contents inside it are solid, or the egg white and the yolk is fused together. Therefore, it cannot continue to spin. Click here to subscribe to our channel.
Alright. Now, this was a good one.
Okay, so the raw egg was on the right, because the hard-boiled egg will just stop spinning.
Yes, but now looking at this, you know that a raw egg still has that liquid, right? Think of that as that inertia, right? That's inside. And when we spin the egg, stop sharing. When we spin the egg, right, the inertia, the liquid inside, is moving as well, right? By me putting my finger right on the egg, the man removed his finger, what happened with the raw egg?
It's yeah.
It's not moving.
It kept on moving. That's the inertia, right? You need to put a lot of force to make that egg stop completely. And putting a finger, removing the finger, wasn't enough to stop the movement of that egg or the raw egg. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead and tell me what you learned about inertia on here, on video 2. All right, finish that sentence. Okay, go ahead and finish up when
The
you're
raw
done.
egg is not spinning, right?
Don't shut out yet, just I want you to write down your answer first before we share. Okay, Jonathan? Thank you. We're on video 2. And then tell me when you're done in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself and tell me you're done.
Before it goes,
Yes, Jonathan.
the hard-boiled egg spinning, it keeps spinning because it's heavy, right? Because it's like boiled, because it's boiled.
Yeah, and that one too, remember when you put the finger when he puts the finger to stop it, it stops the whole thing because it's all solid. There's no, like, the inertia is less. It's not the liquid that keeps moving inside.
So I'm just gonna say it's just heavy.
Mhm.
I'm not just gonna say.
So whatever you want on your answer there. Your observation. Okay. And after you are done, we will continue this on Friday. After you are done writing your observation here, what you learned from the spinning egg, you are free to go. You do not have to continue. You are only doing this in class today. The only one, unless you didn't finish those 2 questions or answering those boxes, then you can do that on your own. But we will continue from this point on Friday for science class. Okay, but you do not have to do any homework for this assignment for this week in science.
Bye.
Okay, so if you already put your response in there, you are free to go.
Shut your mouth. Damn.
Are you kidding me?
Shut your mouth.
Why?
I freaking got out.
I said to say goodbye.
I'm closing it
Oh, you're in class. When I said you're supposed to say goodbye.
Yeah.
¿A ti no te importa nada, no?
now.
No, okay, whatever.
But I do care.
No.
I do.
I said say goodbye and you didn't do it.
I do know. Repeat that, please. Dude, it's just a stupid class.
It's just a stupid kid.
Yeah, it's just a stupid class.
You hurt my feelings.
Nope, doesn't mean.
Tell me if my teacher talks.
Did you turn off the Wi-Fi? Yes, your mess. Wait, literally, did you turn off the
Morning,
Wi-Fi?
everybody.
No, diddy.
People are still making
Good.
their way
I'll
in.
kill you.
What you're looking at is our agenda for the day. We will
I
have
didn't
our
mean
special
that, guys.
guest join us
Just
for just a few
kidding.
minutes at the beginning, I think, and then we'll dive into our activities. We'll just have to play this kind of timeline by ear. So I have a lot planned for us, and I'm going to need your input to make a decision about how we're going to tackle our day. But here is kind of the main to-do list. We'll have our warm-up. I want to do some quick info, and then we'll go over the rhetorical appeals if you guys think that's necessary. And we have to accomplish meeting number 1, so working together in breakout rooms in your book club group to join forces and talk about what you've read so far. And then I have an activity that I've amended, but again, I'm going to need your input to make some decisions today. Because 75 minutes is a lot of time, but it's not that much time. So, let's see. Well, as we're waiting for our special guest, let's just get into the quote inspo. So, does anybody in here watch, do you watch Saturday Night Live? Let me stop sharing that. Sorry, it's like so hard for me to see every screen. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to make way for Gustavo, who you probably recognize. And maybe if you want to turn on your camera, that would be awesome.
Yes, how you doing? Thank you for letting me interrupt for real quickly. So I'm here to also just remind folks that I still want to meet with you if you're part of my cohort. I'm the Health One coordinator. My name is Gustavo. My job is to check in with the students in my cohort to make sure that they're doing well, and also as part of like the metro policy is like we have to meet at least one time, and I have tons of good information when we meet. We can talk about classes, we can talk about navigating the school system, and just kind of telling you a little bit more about the program. Metro has a tutoring program as well, so you can go to tutoring, which is the Metro Academic Resource Center, and they can answer questions about classes, advising, but they also can help you with math classes, with science classes. So if you're taking Bio 100 or chemistry 101, 102, we have tons of students who are majoring in STEM, majoring in different fields that will be helpful to you. And then we always just have opportunities, right? Like we're the go-to to try to help you know that there's scholarships available, that there's at times jobs available, just things that come through our networks. Our job is to try to get that information to you. Now, in the chat, I put my booking app. It's called Calendly, and so if you click on it, you can set up a meeting with me. Now, I do want to be real that not everybody in this class is part of my Health One cohort. Some of you are STEM, some of you are business, and so if you are in business or STEM, your coordinator should have already met with you, so you should respond to their emails. If you haven't met with them one-on-one, please look out for their emails. So Business Academy, if you're part of that academy, your coordinator is Danny Chow. So look out for any emails from Danny Chow if you're in business. If you're in STEM, depending on who you are, STEM 4, STEM 3, STEM 1 or 2, you're either going to get an email from Genevieve, or from Natasha. So look out for Jen or Natasha as your coordinators. And then if you're part of Health One, you are basically my cohort. So look out for emails from Gustavo Lopez. And again, please set up a meeting. Very easy. It'll take less than 30 minutes. It's just to check in and then make sure that you'll understand when it's time to add classes. The last thing I will say is that November 9th is the class schedule is open. So that means that you can look at classes for spring 2021. And so during that time, that's when a lot of y'all are like, hey, like, what classes do I take? So that's why you should meet with me so that we can figure that out and I can give you a plan and you don't have to scramble with what classes you take. Any questions? I think my time is up. But
November 9, classes open.
And I was just on the Metro website and I saw that they have special workshops that, like, developing your
Remind
resume
me that on
or
November
interview
9,
skills
classes
and things
open.
that are happening like right now. So if anyone checked out the extra credit assignment attending an online campus event, will get you extra credit. So you already have kind of like a built into your program opportunities that you can check out.
yes, definitely. Any questions? Let me know. We can help you with tons of things. Changing a major, adding a minor, different things like that come up. Adding, dropping classes, credit, no credit, like all of those questions come up. Please let us know and let your coordinators know what your plans are and what you're doing. Okay. That's it. That's my show.
Thank you so much.
Courtney, I look forward to seeing everybody in the future.
Yeah, see you soon. Will you thumbs up if you do you know Gustavo? Do you recognize him? And if you don't, you can thumbs down. Good. Okay, I love that. So, I mean, obviously you joined Metro, and so you're aware of kind of the perks, the benefits, and what's included in the Metro community. Being a part of Metro as a teacher, I love it so much because I feel like I have this extra support, so that if one of you is struggling, that it's not only up to me write it down on my phone. And I saved it because I wanted to share it with you all. So I'm going to project it on the screen. And then you're going to think about, what does this quote mean to you? What is it saying? Can you make any connections? Like, does it remind you of something you recently read? Or does it remind you of a current event? Or something like that. So I'm looking for it. I'm sorry. It's like so challenging to have a million things on my screen. And it's a quote by James Baldwin, and I will be reading it in 1 second. Okay. Struggle bus over here for me. So it's here, and it says, not everything that is spaced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is spaced. So just think for like 1 minute to yourself, what is this quote saying? What does it mean to you? Can you make any connections? And then I'm going to throw you in breakout rooms in just a second. We'll have a quick back and forth with a couple people, and we'll come back together, and I want to know what you guys think. Not everything that is spaced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is spaced. Here come the breakout room invitations, and you'll just be in there